In arithmetic operations, we have plus, minus, multiply, divide is same as we use in our Python code. But if we want to make a remainder, take a remainder of a number like 11 mod 2 is equal to 1, the remainder is 1. So we write mod keyword in pseudocode. If we want to take a power, we write a double asterisk b. It means that a is to the power b. So in pseudocode we write a cap b. Cap is used for power. And if I want to divide a number and get only the quotient part without decimal, like 11 divided by 4 is 2.75, but I want to eliminate the decimal part after the integer, then I have to use double slash for it. And in pseudocode I have to use div keyword for it. Moving on to the selection statement. Selection means either you choose true or false. If the condition is true, it performs some action, else it performs some different action. These are the three construct of if. Either you can write just if else, or if else if, and in the end you must have to write end if. End if means that if gets terminated over here. These are the comparison operator or relation operator which you use in Python code, but the first one is equals to. In Python you have double equals to for comparison. Here you can use single equals to, and the last one is not equal to. In Python you use exclamation and equals to for not equals to, but here you use this greater than and less than sign both for not equal to. Rest four are the same. Logical operator or and not. Operator will be either true. If you are using or operator, it means that if any of the condition is true, then the result is true. If you are using and operator, it means that all the condition must be true in order to get a true result, and not inverse all the operation, like if the answer is true, it changes to false, and if the answer is false, not changes to true. If then else. You set a number and the number is set it is 6. The player guesses a number. If that guessed number is equals to the number which is set it, then it prints well done, else it output bad luck, and after that if condition gets end. Then is a keyword which you have to write after if. You have to write if the condition, you have to write a keyword, then the body of if, then you have to write a keyword else if there is something you want to print if this if a statement is wrong. If then else if elif we use in Python. Here we use else if. In Python we use elif. Here we use complete else if. So input a number. If a number is 10, then print a value is 10. If it is not, check either it is 20 elif. If not, check either it is 30. If none, print else none of the values matching. This is an example of an logical operator in which if distance is greater than equal to 0 and the distance is less than equal to 100, it means that the distance must be between 0 to 100. If it exceeds 100, it means that 101. So first statement is true, this one, but the second is false, so the overall result is false. So all the condition, there are two conditions, so all the condition must be true in order to get a true result from AND logical operator. From all logical operator, if any of the condition is true, then the answer is true. Like if username is admin, small admin or capital admin, it's fine, they both are acceptable. And password is either small admin or capital admin, it is also fine. But there is an AND operator in between it. It means that if the username is not admin, either he writes someone else name or something different, so this statement is wrong because we have an AND operator in between. So both the condition, this condition and this condition must be true for AND operator. Another example of elif, either month equal to 1, it's January, elif, else if it's 2, it's February, 3, it's March, 4 in April. Case statements. What are case statements? Is the syntax of it? Case of is a syntax. You have to write a keyword in capital, case of. Then you have to write a variable or any identifier, which values get checked by value 1, value 2, and in the end you have to write end case. So here in this case, if I say input move, a move is a keyword, no, not a move is a variable which is pre-assigned a value, which is a value is assigned to it by a user. So these values are get checked from W, S, A and D. If the user entered W, the first block of W will get execute. If the user enter S, the W case is not matched and the S case is matched, the block under S gets execute. If the user entered like B for bike, so none of the case is matched, and otherwise is equals to else statement in if. In if we write else, here we write the keyword otherwise. If all the condition is false, then otherwise gets execute. A pseudo code in which it asks a user to input a number between 1 to 7 and it outputs the day of a week. So here's the output of it. The user entered day number, like he entered 2. So this day number is get checked from each of the cases. Case 1 is false, case 2 is true, so it prints Tuesday. If he entered 8, so all the cases are false and otherwise case gets execute, and it prints next time please enter a number from 1 to 7. Nested if. Nested if means that a if inside a if. This is the first if. This is the first if statement, and we have another if statement inside this block. So it is a nested if statement, a second level nested if. Nested if is nothing but it just if inside a if. Nested. Okay, we will cover loop in our next video.